So what we're looking at here is the first rendering of the all-electric muscle car from Dodge that's supposed to be released in 2024. And I'll be honest with you, it doesn't look too bad, man. I mean, it's just a rendering, but let's talk about it. What's up, guys? It is your boy Knockout 360 here with another video for you guys. So as you can tell, I'm in the car that makes this a car blog. You already know what's going down when I come around. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, anything and everything car related happens on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around because you're in the right place. For everyone else, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out, right? So let's talk about it. One of my subscribers, man, shout out to my boy, sent me this as of January 17, 2022, which was literally yesterday. The Dodge e-Muscle car gets previewed and speculative rendering of the Charger EV. Now, they're assuming that it's going to be a Charger, not a Challenger or anything else. That could be the case. We don't know. But after looking at the body, now, if you know anything about what we're supposed to be looking at here as far as 2024 is concerned, you already know what the plan from Dodge is. They're getting rid of the Hellcats in 23, probably getting rid of the Hemi as well in 23. As far as whether or not they're keeping a Charger or Challenger, we don't know. Maybe they're going to repurpose them for something else. I don't know. But the plan is to drop the first all-electric muscle car, right? First all-electric muscle car in quotation marks in 2024. And the way that they're going to do it, based on what we've seen thus far with the commercials and the previews and all that stuff, it looks like they're going to give us an electric form factor, but in an old school body, right? So if you looked at the previews, the body of the all-electric muscle car looks like a 1970 Charger. You know what I'm saying? It's got that solid square front end with the square back, the whole nine. So what I'm thinking Dodge is going to do is they're going to give us the electric power under the hood, probably give us a bunch of luxury and stuff like that on the inside, big screens, a whole nine. We'll talk about that in a minute. But they're going to give us that retro-inspired look. So outside looking in, it looks like an old school 70 Charger or 68 Challenger. But when you get inside, little do you know, it's all battery powered, it's all electric. Looking at this car here, this pretty much confirms what I've been thinking, that this looks like the old school Charger body, squared off at the front with the, you know, the kind of the squared off front panel or whatever the case may be. I would imagine they're probably going to have some dope ass headlights up there up front. Maybe one solid light that goes from the left to right, which would be dope. That really, I'm starting to see that more often on like electric cars where they'll have that solid front light that goes from left to right. Similar to the Charger light in the back, but I mean, it's not curved. It's just a solid, you know, horizontal line from left to right, which looks dope. And if they did it with this Charger, that would be dope as well. But looking at the body, it looks squared off. It looks like a 1970 Charger. You know what I'm saying? Big rims, big tires, which of course is probably exaggerated. It looks like a two-door car. So, I mean, I don't see a sedan in this picture here. Looks like a two-door coupe. The back looks squared off, similar to a old school Charger. You know what I'm saying? So needless to say, it looks like a 1970 Dodge Charger body. They've been speculating that this new all-electric muscle car could be in the realm of 700 to 900 horsepower. I don't know if that's how you would calculate electric power. You know what I'm saying? I highly doubt it's horsepower, but theoretically, go there with me if you will. 700 to 900 horsepower is what they're claiming, which would be more powerful than any Hellcat that we've seen. Right up there with the Dodge Demon, which if reports are true, it should be all-wheel drive. So 800 horsepower all-wheel drive, that'll smoke any Hellcat. They're saying that, of course, it's going to be heavier because it's probably going to have that big battery component. If you know anything about the Teslas, to my understanding, those are really heavy cars, but that's strictly because of the big battery that's under the body of the car. That center of gravity is very low because there's that big battery that's literally under the body of the car. So 9 times out of 10, we'll still be looking at a big girl, big heavy girl, but she'll be a lot more powerful, and futuristic, you know, electric powered. They're also saying somewhere in the realm of 500 to 700 miles. Well, I'm sorry, let me take that back. 400 to 600 mile range, right? So your Scat Pack right now on a full tank might get you at absolute best 330 miles until it's time for you to fill up again. They're saying that this new 600, 700, 800 horsepower electric muscle car is supposed to get you somewhere between 400 to 600 miles, which is like V6 numbers, which is like 4-cylinder numbers. So all of that in a old school body style with the new power plant, new interior in 2024. That's the plan. Now, let me get to what I was kind of wanting to bring to you guys. So CES, Consumer Electronics Show. Let me make sure. CES, Consumer Electronics Show, where basically they just had one 2 weeks ago, and they always do it in Las Vegas. Basically, it's where all of the major technology manufacturers, your Apple, your Samsung, your Sony, NVIDIA, AMD, Intel, all of your graphics companies, all of your technology companies basically come to this event in Las Vegas once a year, and they display all of their, basically all of their upcoming new devices, their new technology, so on and so forth, right? Their advancements in technology, right? They get a platform, they get to speak for 30 minutes to an hour, and they get to display all their stuff. And then after that, it's kind of similar to when Apple does their annual or quarterly Apple meetings or whatever, where they unveil the new iPhone or the new MacBook or whatever. After they do that, as a spectator, you can walk around the different booths and try out different technology, so on and so forth. Well, they also bring the car component, right? The automobile component to these shows, right? This year they had Mercedes. This year they had GMC. They also had, I also think that they had Hummer as well this year. Long story short, what I'm getting to is all of these cars had one thing in common. They were all electric powered, right? All electric, not even hybrid, like all electric power. And I'm looking at these cars. I'm looking at the GMC. I'm looking at the Mercedes. Now, granted, Mercedes, another level, that's kind of a different, clientele or different caliper or whatever the case may be. But I'm looking at all of these cars, guys, and I'll be honest with you, the interiors of these cars, not even talking about the power or the performance, but the interior of these cars are absolutely gorgeous. I'm talking about 2 huge screens, 1 huge screen in front of you that's nothing but screen. There is no odometer or speedometer, anything like that. 2 huge, high definition, very bright, very vivid screens. 1 in front of you, that's your driver interface screen, right? And then it's got another big screen right here in the center console. No physical buttons, nothing to the touch. Everything is touchscreen. You can talk to the car. It's got voice to text. It's got voice to initiate. All of this stuff, beautiful sunroof, beautiful ambient lights. I'm saying all this to say, guys, as much of a muscle car purist as I am, as much as I love the sound, the rumble, and the grumble and all that stuff, I dig all that. We have to be open-minded to what the future holds. These cars are going to be gorgeous. They're going to be performing machines, efficient, and they're going to be gorgeous on the inside from a luxury standpoint. If you've ever sat in an AMG like a 2018, 2019, or maybe even 2020 and up, and of course, AMG like GT 4-door coupe, right? One of my favorite cars by AMG, without a doubt. A little over 660 horsepower, comes in a V8 bi-turbo and a V12 component. Those cars are powerful. They got the looks, sleek, but they're also luxurious on the inside. 2 massive screens, 1 in front of you, 1 in the middle here, right? That's your center console. No physical buttons. Well, the Mercedes actually does have physical buttons. Physical redundant buttons, but they won't in the future. Physical redundant buttons. A nice layout here for your gear shifting and all your different modes and all that stuff. Absolutely immaculate. What I'm saying is 2024 is going to be here sooner than you know it. The Hellcat is going to be dead sooner than you know it. I understand a lot of grief and a lot of gripe and strife has come from that. And a lot of people are speculating as to whether or not they're going to jump ship and go elsewhere. But guys, I'm telling you, I really believe that Dodge has this all figured out. And I think when they put it together, it's going to be fucking beautiful. It's going to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at all of these electric cars at CES this year, and I'm just like, damn, like that car is literally a command center. You feel me? Like no more physical touch buttons, no more, like everything's convenient for the driver. You've got power, you've got performance, you've got the look, and you've got the interior luxury aspect of it as well, along with the technology. I really believe that Dodge is going to knock it out the park with this 2024 electric muscle car. I don't know what what's in store for the Hemi. It may be gone. It may be repurposed elsewhere. But the fact of the matter is, guys, I really believe that Dodge has it all figured out for 2024. And I think that we need to give them a chance because I think it's going to be dope. That's just me. Looking at the body here, we're looking at an old school body with the new school power plant and new school interior, right? I dig it. As always, talk to your boy, like, subscribe, comment. Like I said, this is an early speculation rendering. I did not create this. Dodge did not create this. Mopar did not create this. So needless to say, nothing about this is official, but it could look something like this as far as the body is concerned. Talk to me, like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.